What if the bargain cabin you booked turns out to be a vibrating, noisy disaster zone that leaves you seasick and sleep-deprived? Today, we're exposing the hidden traps in cruise ship deck plans for 2026. Avoid these 10 cabins at all costs to keep your vacation paradise intact. All right, let's dive right into the body of this. I've scoured the latest cruise trends, ship designs, and passenger horror stories to bring you this list. We're doing it countdown style, starting from number 10 and building up to the absolute worst offender at number 1. For each one, I'll explain exactly what makes it a problem and why you should swipe left on it when booking. Remember, cruise lines like Royal Caribbean, Carnival, and Norwegian are rolling out bigger ships in 2026 with fancy features, but that doesn't mean every cabin is a winner. Pro tip: always check deck plans on the cruise line's website and read recent reviews on sites like Cruise Critic before committing. Number 10. Obstructed view cabins. These are balcony or window cabins where your supposed ocean view is blocked by lifeboats, support beams, window, washing equipment, or even crew walkways. Why avoid them? Well, you're paying a premium for that view, but instead, you get a giant orange lifeboat staring back at you, killing the ambience and making your room feel claustrophobic. Plus, if there's a gantry or walkway, you might have crew members strolling by, waving hello while you're trying to enjoy your morning coffee in your PJs. In 2026, with ships like Icon of the Seas expanding, these obstructed spots are more common in lower categories to squeeze in more rooms. Opt for a guaranteed full view balcony instead. It's worth the extra bucks for that uninterrupted sunrise. I've heard from cruisers who felt cheated, like they were in a budget motel instead of a luxury liner. Don't fall for the discount. Check the deck plan for those telltale obstructed labels. Number 9. Connecting cabins. These are rooms with a door in the wall that connects to the adjacent cabin, designed for families or groups. If you're not traveling with others who need that access, steer clear. The issue: those connecting doors are notoriously thin with zero soundproofing. You'll hear every cough, TV show, argument, or intimate moment from next door like they're in the room with you. Light can even bleed under the door, messing with your sleep. On top of that, the layout often feels cramped because the connecting door takes up wall space, leaving less room for furniture or storage. In 2026, as families book more multi-gen trips, these cabins are popping up everywhere. But solo travelers or couples get the short end. One reviewer on a recent Norwegian cruise said it was like sharing a wall with strangers. Total vibe killer. Book a standard non-connecting room for peace and privacy. It's a small detail that makes a huge difference. Number 8. Interior or neighborhood balconies. These aren't your traditional private balconies. Instead, they face inward toward the ship's central atrium or neighborhood. Areas like splash pads, promenades, or entertainment zones. Sounds cool in theory, right? Wrong. You end up with a fishbowl effect, people in opposite cabins staring right at you or crowds below gawking up. Noise from all-day events, like kids screaming at the water park or evening shows with booming music, echoes right into your space. And don't get me started on the light pollution. Neon signs and spotlights glow through your curtains all night, with 2026 ships emphasizing these vibrant, indoor-outdoor concepts. Like on MSC World America, they're marketed as fun, but they're a nightmare for relaxation seekers. A cruiser on Reddit shared how their balcony overlooked a constant party. Zero chill. Go for an ocean-facing balcony to escape the chaos and enjoy real sea views. Number 7. Near smoking areas. If you're a non-smoker, avoid cabins close to designated smoking zones, like certain balconies, decks, or near casinos. Smoke has a sneaky way of drifting via wind vents or hallways, turning your fresh ocean air into a stale ashtray. On humid days, it's even worse, lingering on your furniture or clothes. Indoor spillover from lounges can seep into your room too. As cruises in 2026 tighten smoking rules but still allow it in spots, these areas remain hotspots for complaints. Imagine trying to unwind with a book only to cough through secondhand smoke. Yuck. One passenger on a Carnival ship said their balcony was unusable half the time. Check deck plans for smoking icons and book far away, preferably on non-smoking decks. Number 6. Aft cabins. These are rooms at the very back of the ship, often with killer wake views. But here's the catch: they're prone to intense vibrations from the engines and side thrusters, especially during docking. Your bed might shake like an earthquake, rattling hangers and glasses. Plus, soot from the smokestacks can rain down on your balcony, covering everything in black specks. Gross for your swimsuit or lounge chairs. In rough seas, the aft pitch is more, amplifying motion sickness. With bigger ships launching in 2026 like Royal Caribbean's Utopia of the Seas, aft spots are hype for views but deliver headaches. A veteran cruiser told me their aft suite felt like sleeping in a washing machine. Midship cabins are steadier and cleaner, priorities for a restful trip. Number 50. Far forward cabins. Up at the bow-sant front of the ship, these rooms seem adventurous, but they experience the most pitching motion, that up and down slamming over waves. In choppy waters, it's like a roller coaster, worsening seasickness even for tough stomachs. They're also farther from main amenities, meaning long walks to dining or pools. Thrusters rumble loudly during maneuvers too. As 2026 brings more transatlantic routes with unpredictable weather, forward cabins are riskier. One family on a Disney cruise regretted it when kids got queasy. Stick to midship for balance and convenience. Your stomach will thank you. Number 4. Near the galley or kitchens. These cabins are positioned close to the ship's massive cooking areas, often on lower decks. The problem? Food smells, like frying oil, bacon, or fish, waft through vents at all hours, especially early mornings when breakfast prep starts at 5 a.m. It can trigger nausea or just make your room reek. Plus, noise from rumbling carts on tile floors vibrates through ceilings. In 2026, with gourmet dining expansions, galleys are busier than ever. A reviewer on Princess Cruises said the onion odor ruined their appetite. Avoid by checking deck plans for galley labels and booking higher up. Number 3. Next to crew access or white space. On deck plans, these blank white spaces are crew-only areas for storage, service elevators, or pantries. Cabins nearby suffer from slamming staff doors, clinking glassware, room service carts rolling by, and luggage noise. Especially late nights or debarkation day till 2 a.m. It's like living next to a busy warehouse. Newer 2026 ships hide more of these zones, but they're still there. One cruiser called it non-stop backstage chaos. Scan plans for unmarked areas and book passenger-only hallways for quiet. Number 27. Near theaters, clubs, or lounges. These spots are entertainment central, but cabins nearby get blasted with bass from subwoofers, rehearsals in the afternoon, and shows till late. Vibrations travel through the ship's frame, making naps impossible. Sound checks echo too, with 2026 cruises amping up live events like on Virgin Voyages. It's worse. A light sleeper shared how music throbbed till midnight, book away from venue icons on the map. And finally, number 1. Directly under the pool deck or gym. This ties for the worst cabins. Below pools, hear chairs scraping at dawn as crew cleans, plus splashing and DJ parties till midnight. Under gyms, treadmill thumps and weight drops from 5 a.m. Resonances amplify everything. In 2026, mega ships have bigger decks, more noise. Avoid at all costs for sleep. Go mid-deck instead. Woo, that was a lot. But now you're armed to book smarter. In summary, noise, motion, smells, and views are the big killers. Always review deck plans and prioritize midship. If you found this helpful, hit that like button. Subscribe for more cruise tips and drop a comment. What's your worst cabin story? Thanks for watching. Smooth sailing in 2026. Cruise ship exterior sailing ocean. Noisy elevator hallway on cruise ship. Obstructed view balcony with lifeboat connecting cabin door interior balcony overlooking atrium crowd. Smoking area on cruise deck. Aft cabin balcony with ship wake. Forward cabin interior with waves. Galley kitchen smells animation. Crew access door slamming stock. Theater lounge noise vibration. Pool deck chairs scraping early morning. Gym weights dropping sound effect stock. Midship cabin peaceful interior. Cruise deck plan close-up 1 sexpert.